I'm Rob.
And I'm Matt.
And this is the Crashimals VR Review
by Barefoot Gaming.
Angry Bird in VR. Matthew, what do you do in this game?
You take a plane and you fly around trying to blow up cakes with different kinds of birds.
As you do.
Yeah. Pretty self-explanatory.
Don't blow up the presents. It takes away
1,000 points.
1,000 points for every present you blow up. All the levels are set up. It's very reminiscent of Angry Birds.
You start off by flying the plane off of a runway, and you use either rockets or bombs to shoot these platforms that the cakes are on. So basically the same thing, just a frontal experience of it instead of from the side.
And the controls are bananas. We've mentioned that it's like Angry Birds in the sense that you have to knock stuff over to blow up your objective. But the control is entirely different. In Angry Birds, it's a slingshot that you're pulling forward. Here you're controlling an airplane with both of your controllers. And how you spin it around and twist it.
Once you've kind of got your arms crossed, that's the way they're gonna stay until you can somehow magically make it so the plane thinks that it's the other way around.
So you just do loops. You're doing loops and loops around your targets, trying to blow them up. Sometimes what they'll do is they'll put things in your way.
Right, so there can be like a wall that'll be rotating around the cake that if you hit it, you'll blow up, or it'll stop your missiles or bombs from hitting the cake to make it fall.
Or they'll put the cake in the bottom of like a metal pit and you have to drop bombs into it. That being the case, all of the pilots fly very differently, plus they have very different weapons.
Right, so I mean, you start off with a pilot that drops a single bomb. It's not too bad. Then the second one drops another bomb, but it's more of a timed bomb. So if you drop from a certain height, it'll blow up halfway through, or it'll only blow up once it's weighted on the ground for a little bit.
I don't like the giraffe. The giraffe with the weird timed explosion, that one messed me right up.
It does not feel good, in my opinion. You have a rocket after that, and then the next one is a triple bomb that you can drop. So similar to the first guy, except he drops 3 smaller bombs in succession. Then you have 3 rockets after that. The rockets that you can use are actually follow the way that your plane is moving. So if you point your cursor up right away, then the missile will follow that. And then there's the last guy.
Good grief. That last guy he's got a really large bomb, but he's incredibly difficult to control.
I'm not 100% sure if they have the game free of bugs, because if you have him totally straight with your arms, he'll just completely veer off.
He's the only one though. He is the only one that'll do that.
But it's a pigeon, so it kind of makes sense. He just...
And there are certain targets that certain pilots are better for than others. For example, that missile one is great when you've got stuff in the open, but if you've got to drop a bomb behind something, you want something that you can lob. So there are 4 different worlds, and how many?
There's 18 levels per world.
So at $35 Canadian, when this thing is at full price, how many upset birds out of 5 would you give this, Matthew, and why?
So I'd probably give the game a 4 out of 5. I really enjoyed the game. I don't think that it's overpriced at 34 bucks. I mean, there's a lot to do, and it's a fun experience with someone. I mean, we played it for like 2.5, 3 hours worth. It just feels so much fun, especially when you're watching someone play and mess up like that big bomb with the pigeon in it. Watching him not be able to fly at all just made me think that he was horrible at the game all of a sudden. But then I picked it up and I realized, no, this game is definitely something's wrong here. But no, it's a really fun game, 4 out of 5 for me.
The only struggle I have at all in giving this a really high rating is the price. I would highly recommend this game. I would say if you can find this on sale, it's crazy fun. I did not want to pick this game up. In all honesty, I looked at it and I'm like, this looks like a kid's game. And I don't really want to play just another kid's game. I want something that'll be fun. Especially with other people around, this game is a blast. At its price, I am still going to give it a 4 out of 5. It is loads of fun. If you can get it on sale, currently while we're recording this, it's on sale.
Yeah.
But if you can get it on sale, pick it up. It is way more fun than it looks. And it's refreshing.
It feels so different, yet so familiar to what you're used to, that you just can't help but enjoy yourself.
It's the controls. The controls are what make the game fun. The weird, goofy, spinning your arms around trying to get it so that it's just, it makes the game fun. And I think that's it. I think we're done a review.
Yeah.
Make sure you leave comments. We love to hear from you. Subscribe so you know when our videos are coming out. And we're done. Talk to you later. See ya.
See ya.